Hello, beautiful Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Andrea at the Heart Space. Cancer, there are no dates on my reading. I believe and trust that when you're going to see this video and message will be the perfect timing on your journey. Cancer, I sat in your energy and I kept hearing self-worth, also giving yourself more grace and paying less attention to your inner critic. I'm going to do things a little bit different. I'm using the Soul's Truth as the first card and the most important card. And so let's see. What do we have for Cancer? Okay, 2 cards. I will take them. What can I burn? Burn it all, the ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism. Yes, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You're like the phoenix rising from the ashes and no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? See, this criticism, it's highlighted here. It's so easy to catch ourselves being so judgmental of ourselves and the people around us, but mostly of ourselves. Spirit is asking you to burn the shame, burn the guilt, burn the judgments, burn that criticism, this inner critic that I'm feeling, and just come from a place of fluidity. Come from a place of unconditional love, and also come from a neutral place. When we only observe our emotions, our experiences, our existence, our temporary experience, then we can make the best decisions. We don't have to get caught into the illusions, into our emotions, because they are just tools here on earth. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Ooh. The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. My soul's truth is... And I'm going to go further than that. Heal the shame by giving it an emotion, not a name. And then start from there. What do you have to heal? What is the opposite of that emotion? So for most of you, Cancer, my beautiful Cancer, it's about something that you have buried and it has this shame energy that you need to heal. It's rooted in this shame energy and you gotta burn that. Let me get a Starseed Oracle message here for you. Thank you, Spirit Guides. We have you're not for everyone. So important and so powerful, Cancer. Remember this, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. When we find who we truly are at our core, it may look so opposite from what the world, our parents, whatever our environment teaches us. Still, live your truth. Stay in that authentic place because that is who you are. And I remember, beautiful. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. That's what I'm feeling, like you are ready to burn this shame because now you know who you are. You remembered. Something made you remember your power, your light, and that you are a co-creator of your reality, of your experience. Portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. There is no need for you to come from this shame energy because once again, this is one of the lowest energies and is creating so much fragmentation, so much suffering in our lives when we can choose to come from a place of love and non-judgment. Let's keep going. I'm going to get a couple from the wisdom of the Oracle, a couple of messages. Thank you. to be fair, to be truthful with yourself, to look at yourself and to see not only your imperfections, but also your value, your worth. And time to go. Wow. These are major energies. 38 breaks down into an 11. That's a master number, the number of creation, the number of manifestation. And time to go, which breaks down into a 9. You're almost at the end of a major cycle. Time to go. Let's get into the spread. I'm going to pull out 4 cards, and we are going to concentrate on what is coming and you're not seeing, what is your blind spot, okay? And anything else that Spirit needs to tell us regarding these energies, these shame energies, how can you transmute it, and so on. All right. We have disruption, the Tower, patience, spiritual strength, and wisdom. We have 3 major arcanas out of 4. That's pretty major. So, beautiful souls, this fire that has to burn has a lot of your suffering, of your survival state included, has a lot of the false foundations that you have created in the recent past, has a lot of the things that you have to clear yourself out of, okay? So sometimes when I meditate, if you're into meditation, I clear things out, like flushing out, like a big waterfall on top of my head that's falling all over my body and flushing out what's no longer serving me, flushing out a lot of the negative energies that I'm being attached throughout the day. But also fire. It's a very powerful and healing element. For some of you, for example, it will be extremely beneficial to write down on a piece of paper, what do you feel shame for? What are the things that you would like to see gone from your life that are causing you fear, stress, suffering, pain? And then burn that. Okay, for some of you, that will be extremely healing. Patience. So we have the temperance here. More healing, more understanding of your sovereignty. That's what I'm feeling here. But also having the patience with yourself to go through this process. Spiritual strength, how beautiful. I need to read this card, just a second. This card is coming forth to give encouragement and remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. The final spirit card represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from the struggle, but now is not the time to give in. Instead, tap into all of your inner reserves for that one final push to achieve the desired outcome. You've been through so much to get to this point, and even though you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. This is not the time to give in. This is not the time to give up. There is this amazing spiritual strength that is emerging from places that you don't expect in your life, but mostly from within yourself. And I feel a lot like you are so beautifully protected here. You have a lot of divine guidance and divine protection, and you may feel that at times. As you can see, this person, it's a little bit in distress, almost wanting to give up. And there is this divine being, this enlightened being that is protecting, that is helping you cross whatever obstacle, whatever challenge you're going through right now. And wisdom is the Hierophant. I feel like this is like a gradual transition into you being your own leader, into you becoming some sort of a seer, into you becoming a teacher, a mentor, and helping others understand this process, the process of change, the process of surrendering, and the process of patience. With this card, you're not for everyone. There will be people in your life and situations that are going to be disrupted, that are going to be exited out from your life. And some of these environments or groups of people are feeding the shame. What do you need to burn, Cancer? Let me know in the comment box down below. What are the things that right now, if you sit down with yourself, you just quiet your mind, you take a deep breath, and you ask this question. Then write it down. It's important when you are in this space, in this quiet space, where you allow your intuition and higher self to connect to you. It's important to write it down, because most of the times we come out of this awareness state and we don't remember everything. So let me know. Okay, I want to clarify the disruption. See, this disruption will make space for your abundance, for your fertility, for your success, for whatever you want to become, for this sense of belonging, for your happiness. The Miser. I heard let go. It's time to let go. It's time to burn. It's time to burn the material that are making you feel like the miser, miserable, unhappy. It's time to burn whatever you are holding so tightly in your arms, and it's just for the sake of how other people perceive you, if that makes sense. One more. Traveling. 8 of Wands. This is the time to travel, to communicate. This is the time to take action. This is the time to travel towards the sun. This is the time to allow yourself space to get to know yourself. I think one of the most independent and empowering things you can do for yourself is to go on a vacation by yourself. Because this is how you know what is your relationship with the self. Patience, guilt, and guidance. See, sometimes we feel like we rush up things. We want to get things done really quickly. We want to override something. We want to get to that thing right away. And that's not the process of healing. That is not the process of you looking at the shame and transmuting it. It's important to sit with the shame, to look where it came from, where this program arises. And then you can have the guidance to transmute, to transcend that particular program. For some of you, it's shame. For others, it's guilt, though. So it is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Yeah, conditioning, absolutely. That is one of the things that creates all these lower energies, conditioning. And you have to step out of that. Look how beautiful these energies are. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. You're not the lamb, you're the lion. You're special, you're unique. Embrace that weirdness, embrace that uniqueness, and don't be ashamed or guilty for who you are. Even though it does not fit into this society mold, into this society box. Spiritual strength. Inner voice, beautiful. This is where your spiritual strength is coming from your inner voice. Comparison and celebration. It's going to take a minute to realize how can you move into this beautiful celebration, what it takes to stop comparing yourself to others, to stop looking at the external and wish you would be that, or you would look like that, or you would have the money just like that person. It's going to take a minute, because you have to go through a lot of perceived truths about yourself to be able to get to the core of who you are. There's a lot of layers that you have to push through. It is possible. coming from separation to unity, coming from guilt to joy. This is free will. This is a choice that we can make. Wisdom. Yeah. Wow, too many. But absolutely beyond illusion, and the Master. Yeah, we need to see beyond the illusions. We need to see beyond the conditioning. We need to see through the veil, to recognize our purpose, to recognize that our emotions are not who we are, that our body is just a vessel. Life on earth is a temporary experience. And we are here to experience duality. And the Master, you're becoming the master of yourself, of your experience, especially with the wisdom here. Absolutely relevant. You are remembering your soul plan. You are remembering why you are here. One more. Too many. But yeah, completion, thunderbolt, going with the flow, and compromise. They are all energies of surrendering. Surrender to the changes. This is the Tower, by the way. So it's confirmation that this Tower will bring in completion, and it will help you go with the flow and not compromise your happiness, not compromise who you truly are, not compromise your weirdness. I want to get a couple of messages from the Ancestors deck. What else do we have for beautiful Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Take charge with authority, the Lord, and release the old and rest. Yeah. Disruption. Release, dismember, I heard. Crumble. Let it all crumble. That's no longer in alignment with you. We need to be familiar with change. And Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. I love that. I love that. Look at that. Learn from spiritual experiences. You may have had some spiritual experiences in the recent past that started to help you question things in your life. Is this truly who I am? Is this truly the life that I want to live? If you have a question, you can say it out loud or in your mind, and we'll go ahead and see what Spirit guides are answering. All right, let's see. Wow. Look at this. Don't stop. Big, happy changes. Do not stop. You're almost there. You're almost there, Cancer. Do not give up. Do not give up. You're almost there. Big, happy changes. Wow. Loving those energies and the perfect timing within the next few weeks. Remain positive. Success. Wow. And meditation brings answers. This is it. This is it, Cancer. You've done a lot of work. You've had a lot of patience. You've understood that you have to burn all these lower vibrational energies, all these emotions that you have been suppressing or you have been kept hidden even from yourself. It's time for you to burn it all. It's time for you to live a life of peace, of blessings, of success, because there's big happy changes on the way. I'm just going to leave it here. Please like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. I would love to see you back here at the Heart Space really soon. Stay safe and please don't stop. It's important. Love you. Bye-bye.